Newcastle United finally win again. Get back to winning days, beating Fulham 3-0. Amazing performance. Let's talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about this one. The Magpies get back onto winning days, beating Fulham 3-0. I'm going to share my screen. Give me just 1 second. It's right there now. You can see it. It was a little bit surprising because Callum Wilson was on as a starter again. You had Dan Burn coming on, actually played really good. One of the best players on the match right now because of obviously because of the goal and also because he's just a really multitask type player. You can ask him to be a left back, not the greatest, fastest left back, but he has a purpose on the pitch. If you look at the attack momentum, look at this, it's ridiculous. Or right here on the left side, it's incredible the amount of attack that Newcastle was creating in this match, and compared to Fulham's. At the beginning, I thought Fulham was going to be a really good match. It was going to get back and forth, and they had an ejection, they had a red card in their team. I will say this: I don't think it was a red card. I think that he was going to get the ball, going with his leg up high. When he realized he couldn't get to it, he holds his leg back, and basically just the inertia, the momentum gets Longstaff. And to be fair with you, a yellow card was just enough. It was a good move. It was a good punishment. He didn't need to be sent off. I don't like when VAR get involved and do this type of things because now the referee lack of personality, lack of self thought, meaning the dude, just because they call you to the VAR doesn't mean that you need to act on what they say. You're your own man. You're still the ultimate word when it comes to justice in the football pitch. So you make the decision. You let him know you saw it. It's not like something that a hidden handball that you didn't see, and all of a sudden VAR let you see the play. You saw how he ran him over. It didn't need to be a red card. Regardless, at the end of the day, though, Newcastle, I don't think they won because of that, because ultimately the score was tied before they even started, scoring the goals. And it just took a different adjustment from Eddie Howe. Once he got up to 2-0, it was really easier for them to manage this game, of course, with 10 men. But regardless, he showed a different perspective of a different way of managing the match in regards to what happened with AC Milan, where in the second half we just kept attacking nonstop, and eventually the goal came for them. And this was kind of looking the same thing for Fulham, because if you leave the open space, they have fast players, and they're going to be able to get somewhat of an opportunity, maybe get it in or maybe try attempt to tie this game. Regardless, I think that Eddie Howe did right by holding back a little bit in the second half. And whenever the spaces were open, you continue to push forward and eventually score those goals. And even when it was 2-0, you saw a little bit of Newcastle coming back, taking the time to approach this match. And it was really good. And to see that we have a manager that learns from the mistakes, and at the end of the day, he's able to capitalize. To be honest with you, this match with Fulham, I thought it wasn't going to be an easy match because they scored 10 goals out of the last two games. They scored 5 goals in the last two games, ladies and gentlemen. 5 goals each match. So I thought it was going to be incredible. I will say though, if it wasn't for Leno, the highest scoring player right now for Fulham in this match, it would have been a bigger defeat. Probably 5-6-0, no questions asked. So we'll see what happens. Newcastle gets back to winning days. It is what it is. Nice play, but nice play by Livramento. Nice game by Lascelles. One of the bad things of this match that's become a usual thing now for Newcastle is the injuries. We dealing with these injuries, man. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And I don't know at this point what's the fix or what we can do. Regardless, we need to try to do something. Get more players. Get a bigger squad. I don't know. But Joe Linton, one of the best players right now for Newcastle, gone with an injury, and Fabian Schär looking like it's the worst out of the two because a hamstring, and that could take you out for weeks and weeks. So a positive thing is that Sven Botman comes on, but regardless, we cannot stay healthy, and it's something to look at. 100%. That's the one negative from this match, and also the red card that I didn't think was deserving for the Fulham player, for Raul Jimenez, who was really active. Not really had many chances, but was active. Regardless, it was a good win by Newcastle United. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Chris. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.